What is the meaning of life German version? Das Alpha und das Mega der Währung.
Ja, was bedeutet das?
Ah.
I hope you understand how much fun it is to edit these. By fun, I mean it hurts me physically.
Hey everyone, I'm back, and welcome to something a little different. This is the Splash Damage Podcast, and as always, I'm joined with my two hosts, Adam.
Hello!
And Josh.
Guys, I'm racist.
Hi everybody, I'm racist. Good to meet you.
And as we always start the podcast with what we've been playing in the last week, most memorable gaming moments, etc., etc.
It's
Like
been
to start with you, Josh?
it's been a journey.
Always start with me. Always.
Because we
Yeah,
like to start with the shittiest one. So then by the time it works your way up to me, by the time you get to me, it's like the top quality banter.
Shut up, Adam.
I'll stick the time code in so you can skip every major bit of Josh talking. I'm not really gonna do that. Or I'll just edit him out.
Oh my god, Adam! Shoot!
Go on, do it. Come on, do it.
You know what? I've just changed my favorite bit because of how annoying you're being. My favorite bit was kicking Adam from Gmod every 5 minutes.
It was pretty bad. He found a vote kick command and let's just say
After that, Adam
stop.
didn't play very much.
Yeah. It was joining the game to be booted 3 seconds after joining the game. It was a journey and a half.
It's not just my fault. Everyone voted yes.
Well, I think it was your fault though.
It was mainly my fault. Yes.
You're literally Hitler. You're literally Hitler.
As I said, hey guys, I'm racist.
Literally Hitler.
Well, we've been playing a lot of Gmod and Counter-Strike in the last week.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, it's pretty fun.
There's about 6 hours worth of no. Last I checked, there were 61 different files, each around half an hour to 4 hours long, sitting in my recording dump, just waiting to be edited.
How many gigabytes is that?
Around about 100.
Oh, must have a sizable.
No, it's great. It's like I don't need to record for like the next 4 weeks, and I have enough content to keep putting shit out every single day. Which I'm not gonna do. Don't ever expect daily uploads. Never.
Yeah.
Talking about daily uploads, Jake.
Yeah.
Oh!
That's March. We've still got 8 days.
You gonna start daily uploads in March?
Well, as you said, don't ever say you're gonna daily upload, but I'll try.
Don't ever say you're gonna start a podcast either, because
okay then. Just to shove it in Jake's face, I am gonna do 2 uploads a day for the entire month of March.
I'm gonna
Every single day, 2 videos. Okay?
Both an hour long.
No, dude, no.
Completely edited, subtitles, every word spoken.
I'm gonna do some shit and upload 4 videos a day.
I'm just gonna live stream 24/7.
The videos, the videos are gonna be me screaming into a camera for 5 seconds.
They're gonna be like the videos that you used to make when you were like 10 and you thought you were gonna be a big YouTuber and you were like, "Alright guys, so welcome. I'm just starting this new channel and I'm gonna be uploading every day," and that's what it'll be like.
And then it's like you get 3 days into it and you're like, "Oh, I'm sorry guys, but my YouTube career really has to come to an end now."
Because I meant to be uploading at 5, but my mum makes me dinner then, so I can't
yeah.
really upload.
When you start YouTube, there's 3 types of people. You get one person who uploads about 6 videos like in one day, and then just completely leaves it for a couple of months, and then uploads another 6 or so. Then you get the lazy cunts.
Like Jake, like Jake.
That
can't
are meant to upload every day,
schedule.
but don't.
Like Jake.
But upload memes on Facebook instead.
Yeah, like Jake, like Jake. And then what's the third type?
Then you get the really consistent people. The ones who really put so much effort in and have
that's
no
me.
other life whatsoever.
That is me.
You're lucky though. You don't go to school.
I was awake till 4 AM last night editing videos. I went to college today, so that was a
There's
journey.
Another type of YouTuber though.
Another type.
I am the 4th type.
What is up, Drama Alert Nation? It's your host, Killer Keemstar.
Not that. I don't have a channel, but I leech on the views. That's the 4th type.
Anything for views.
Yeah,
Anything
we should
reviews?
start. I think Jake should be the
I'd
new
kill a few
anything
infants
reviews.
review. Like,
Well,
would you say I got like a whole jar of paprika and I got a pint of water and I poured the paprika into a jar and I give you like I'll give you like 50 quid. You just down this pint glass filled with paprika.
yeah, I would do that for 50 quid.
I do that as well.
I'd do
think
it for a tenner.
but by the time you're like a tenth of the way into that pint, you'd be like, ugh!
Be worth it though. It'd be worth
I
it.
don't think you'd make it through the paprika pint.
I
think
might
you
want to
would.
get on to
I think
the,
he's
to
a
the
top
topic.
contender.
I might want to get back to the topic.
Oh yes, this podcast has topics. You wouldn't know.
Adam, what's your moments?
Right, my moments. I've been playing, as you can probably tell by my channel history, a ton of CS:GO with all these scumbags. A ton of CS:GO with a lot of people actually.
Fucking legend called DickeyTV.
Yeah, that one guy. He's pretty cool. No, he's actually a real asshole. He's awful in real life. Don't tell him I said that though. I've been playing a lot of CS:GO recently. I actually went in a recent competitive match. I think it was like 28 for 6. And I got MVP like 8 or 9 times. So considering the fact that all my previous, I've never actually got a positive KD in a competitive CS:GO before, I was pretty pleased.
It's fun playing against bots.
Oh no, that was a mean way to belittle my achievement. That was very mean, Jake.
Oh my god. Well, you want to know what I've been playing?
Not really, Jake. Let's just skip what Jake has to say. Okay, so topic 2. No, Jake, go ahead.
Get this. I've been playing Gmod
What?
and CS:GO
What?
shit,
Oh
William.
my god.
and a bit of Call of Duty.
Wow, you've got a lot of variety in there.
Why, thank you, my man. I've also
No,
been
we're just
playing a bit of Assassin's Creed 2.
Oh.
Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood and Revelations, trying to get that 100% on the Ezio collection.
Damn,
Good
boy.
on you. It's gonna take a while.
But my most memorable gaming moment would have to be Murder on Gmod.
Oh yeah,
It's so
Murder is
funny.
much fun.
It's,
You need to get a
it's-
new map though.
Yeah, it's such a derpy game, but it's so fucking funny. So I saw your video last night, Adam, and it was like Tom or something. He jumped down from the
Yeah.
rails.
Yeah. I'm
transitioned to the
gay.
items. Oh,
Yeah,
Good times.
my quality of content really isn't consistent. You get shit like that, and then you get a nicely edited video. You really don't know what you're gonna. It's a real mixed bag. Whereas with Jake, I think the good thing about Jake is that at least his awful content is consistent.
oh, thank you so much.
No problem, Daddy.
It's consistently fucking terrible.
Yes.
Needs more gameplay.
X. Anyway, a bit of news I noticed this week.
Oh,
that?
a little bit of news. Oh.
Bit of news. Well, actually, this was last week before Jake cancelled it.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Everything's
wow.
a week behind.
At the Visual Effects Society, Uncharted 4 won a Visual Effect Award at the Visual Effects Society. Where else would?
That's
So that makes me wonder, guys, what are your favorite looking games? What's the best looking game you've?
I would have to say I think now at the moment it's very much so alpha stages. It's very much, or is it beta? I don't know. It's one of the two. It's probably not going to come out till the goddamn 2050s. But Star Citizen is, as you probably all know, it's a space simulator game with a really rich story, really awesome game, and awesome team working on it. A bunch of different places, bunch of different time zones too working on it. So that's always fun. But graphically, it is amazing. There's this every time someone says, well, what's so good about Star Citizen, I always think about this one photograph, this little screenshot rather, this one screenshot of a guy standing on the top of a building looking at a spaceship, right? And then the camera pans around and it zooms into his eye, and in the reflection of this guy's eye, you see the spaceship take off. It's the most beautiful thing in the universe, and it makes me tear up.
So is it the aesthetics of the game or just the pure graphics?
Oh no, it's I'm not even a big fan of the game's aesthetic. I just think it is graphically bloody awesome. Like now, if you don't have a 86 core Xeon processor, you're not going to be able to run it. But it'll look pretty cool. It'll be a cool looking slideshow.
That's fine. I've actually never heard of that. So
You've never heard of Star Citizen? Oh wow. We should get some. Come on over one day and we'll get some dual commentary shit going.
Fuck yeah.
Collaboration video coming up.
Since we played the same games, Jake, I have an idea what your game might be.
Oh.
Well, I've played.
I hope it's not the same as mine.
My friend's dad has a 4K TV and the new PlayStation, so I've played quite a few games on 4K.
Oh, he's got a PS4 Pro.
Yeah, Battlefield 4K.
God damn it! I'm gonna say the same.
Battlefield 4K. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's like you're killing German soldiers from World War One. It really brings you back to those days. Not that I can remember.
You were alive. It brings Jake back to the days when he was slaughtering Germans in their hundreds in the trenches at Versailles. Were the trenches in Versailles? Is that historically accurate? There was a Treaty of Versailles.
That was World War Two, was it?
No. The Treaty of Versailles was after World War One, and then that's the whole reason that Hitler got into power because he pledged to destroy. Yep. Did you not do history in school, Jake?
No, I was pretty shitty at history, so I decided to choose geography instead. But
how have we got here from talking about visuals and games?
I feel geography, but
we digress. Oh god. We're not gonna stop. It's just like I'm saying we digress as more of a statement as opposed to a. We better get back on topic.
Let's get back on topic.
No. We're gonna analyze Jake's choice of education. So Jake, you made the wrong choice. How ashamed are you?
Well, you don't do German A level, so really, who made the wrong choice here?
Well, I guess when Angela Merkel rises up and spawns the birth of the Fourth Reich, we'll all be like, uh-oh.
All right, we're a bit far
just a wee
off.
bit. And I have another question that goes along these lines. Shut the fuck up. What is more important, graphics or gameplay?
Gameplay all the way. I will play I will play a shitty looking game.
What percentage though?
Like 100% gameplay?
Yeah.
Right, so you could play a game that looked like fucking Pac-Man, but it played well, and that you wouldn't care.
I would say 70 gameplay, 30 visual, because it's like I can sit down and play Half-Life 1 with no problem whatsoever, because it's such a fun game with such a fun story, such interesting developments. You can just sit and play it for ages and not notice it even now. You play Half-Life 2 with the same thing you do any kind of old game with it.
Some games do age badly though.
Yeah, some games have aged badly, but if a game is made well, it's not gonna age badly. It's like
for me, Fallout 3 is aged badly.
Yeah, Fallout 3 has. But I can totally see myself going, like in 10 or 20 years, I can totally see myself going back and replaying Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1, and let's just hope to God they stop with the Xbox sponsorship and make Battlefield 5 like they should have in the first place. No, but I can totally see myself going back to the Battlefield franchise and going back to various different franchises way in the future, because for me at least it's 100% gameplay. Or 70-30 if it pleases.
The graphics for between COD and Battlefield, Battlefield just completely trailed in every way, in gameplay and in graphics now.
Wasn't Battlefield 1 was actually the first game to outsell Call of Duty game in the same year, and that is actually a big thing. The thing is, for Battlefield fans, that's a bad thing. It's a good. It's a great thing for DICE, and the other company that made it. I can't remember who it was. It's a great thing for Microsoft. It's a great thing for everyone involved. But it's not a good thing for the fans, because what they did in the process was they created a game that was marketed way too much for the casual audience, and then a lot of the fans who wanted to do these really in-depth things, wanted to go for all the crazy difficult achievements, guns and stuff, where you had to get a pistol kill, a grenade kill, a fucking kill with a flashbang, a kill with a knife, a kill with a pistol, a kill with an LMG, a shotgun. There was one like that where you had to get a kill with like 15 different weapons in a very particular kind of... It's stuff like that made Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 so wonderful when it came to the community. I think with Battlefield 1, it's just kind of lost it all. Oh, and something dropped. It's kind of lost it all. It's a bit shit.
Did the penny drop? The boom boom tish.
Damn, dude.
Oh. Come on.
Okay, so the last part of this thing is how much better looking can video games get.
See, what I meant by when I wrote this was, obviously from like 10 years ago, graphics have went extremely far.
Yeah. Well,
but can that happen again as much?
Well, really first things first. It's
a good question, Josh.
There's what's called Moore's law, and it's something along the lines of every 4 years the size of a silicon wafer will decrease in size by X%, provided X variables are met. That law was prevalent and accurate from, I think, the 70s through the mid-2000s, and it's only now that it's actually starting to level off, because we're going into, I think, graphene wafers now, for CPUs. I'm not quite sure, but
I know what that means.
But every single tech thing like that, even game graphics, is gonna have a graph. So where game graphics on a 16:9 monitor are gonna get better at 1080p, then they're gonna eventually plateau. So what happens is once they plateau, there's going to be a new thing that will come. So when silicon wafers plateaued, graphene came along and replaced silicon wafers, and then a new version of Moore's law will be prevalent for the next 30 or so years, and then there's going to be a new material and a new material and blah 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 until the world ends. What's going to happen is 1080p content's going to get replaced with 4K. That's going to get taken over by VR. That's going to get taken over by this, that, the other. So to be honest, video game graphics can get better and better and better till like all them cows come home. Because it's like there's already people trying to work on artificially recreating smells and tastes and feelings by like strapping electrodes to parts of your body, and we're gonna be able to have there's gonna be eventually, I think the time when video games are gonna not get any more realistic is when doing something in real life is going to feel exactly the same as doing it in a video game. I think that's when societally we'll be in a really bad place because people just won't do anything, become really lethargic, like in WALL-E. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be like we all get our like our pork chops and gravy just like blended into a smoothie, and we just drink that. And
it's actually human meat.
Oh yeah, it's human meat. That's a really dark fan theory. That's a fan theory enough. But eventually, it's gonna reach a point where real life and video games might as well be one and the same thing. I think it's gonna be beautiful as far as tech goes, but it's also gonna be, on a more philosophical level, kind of destructive to certain elements of society. And if socializing has already become a thing of the past with the dawn of the internet, it's only gonna get worse from here on in.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. What are you guys' thoughts? So, Jake, what do you think about how far games can go and how far they can develop?
I don't really know. Like, in the
Wow!
past...
Wow! Wow! Woo! Good job! Wow.
Well, in the past 10 years, they've developed so much, they've come so far. But the real question is...
Tried so hard and got so far.
But in the end,
it doesn't even matter.
But the real question is, could they improve as much as they already have done? Because if so, then that would be incredible, but I don't know, man. We'll just have to wait and see.
We're gonna eventually, when you buy a computer, it's gonna come with a built-in, dick massager. So you can, like, watch porn in VR.
Oh, nice.
What has that got to do with...
That's already a thing, actually.
Nice.
Just thought I'd interject.
What do you think about it, Josh?
I'm struggling because there was obviously a massive improvement in the last 10 years from even stuff like, I don't know, name a game that came out about 10 years ago. COD 4? COD 4, yeah.
Yeah.
You look at COD 4, ridiculous the difference.
I know.
And then you go 10 years back to that, it's probably even a bigger difference. So if you're going by that trend, then you would think it's got to be not as big as a difference, but maybe a sizable difference. But it's hard to see how much further you can really go.
I don't think, as I said, that it's gonna. Basically, our traditional perspective is more polygons, better anti-aliasing, and higher resolution textures. Whereas it's not so much the digital aspect of things, the software. It's more going to be the hardware. It's going to be the hardware we use. different sensory things are being added, different viewing things are going to be added, like VR and whatnot. So I think we can't think of it in the way of how technology is developed now and how it is developing now. But we have to think of how the development is going to change from what it used to be.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Kind of not a big. I can't really talk much about this whole idea because I'm not really that much into it. But
You're not intelligent.
I can see where you're coming from.
You're not into how games look.
You
No,
don't
I
have
am, but
good
I'm not into,
alien
like-
qualities.
You know what I mean? It's like I can't really talk about it that much.
You're in a repetitive vegetative state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a vegetable.
In other words, you haven't clue what you're talking about. You should.
Yep.
Mhm.
Goodbye.
Hang 'em up. Let's go. Bye. Oh. Right. Okay. So our next topic is, in fact,
We're already on the second topic. What the fuck?
Fallout 4 surpasses Skyrim as Bethesda's most successful game ever. And to add on top of that little bit of excitement, Bethesda this year are going to E3 on the main day, which many are thinking
Wow.
is going to lead to many are thinking, in fact, that it's going to lead to them releasing a new game or talking about a new game or
The
doing
Elder
something
Scrolls.
with regards to new video games. I personally don't think it's going to be another game. I actually think that it's going to, in fact, be more DLC for Fallout.
No.
I think that's more likely than.
No.
Be optimistic.
No, I'm happy to be.
Todd-
I'm happy to be
No, I'm not
optimistic.
being- No, but you have to be realistic. Jake Todd Hard, who is what's his actual role in Bethesda? Anyone know?
Our good Lord and Savior.
Don't ask me.
He's
King
basically
Todd.
he's like the Vondahar of Bethesda. He
Oh.
said there's not going to be any more DLC.
Well, just because he says it doesn't mean it's right.
But why would he say that? He's also recognised that Fallout 4 isn't what the majority of Fallout fans wanted. He's recognised that himself. He's in the words that he said, and I don't think they'll be making another DLC for it, to be honest.
I think they will. I think a lot of the things that people were expecting has either been fixed with mods or has been fixed with updates and changes. I think that if they really put their minds to it, they could actually fix a lot of community issues, as opposed to just being like, well, a lot of people didn't like it, might as well just be like, meh. you might as well capitalize on the fact that you can do a second thing of content.
I don't think it's going to be another Elder Scrolls yet. I think that's too early for that, but I don't think it'll be DLC for Fallout either. I don't know what it will be. It could be something random. It could be a new IP.
I
don't
don't.
know.
I don't think it'll be a new IP.
I think they've
I
said
doubt it'll
before
be
that
new
they're working on several games at the same time, which they've never really done, and they expanded their studio as well. I think they got another studio somewhere. I think it might have been Montreal or something. They opened another studio, but I think that was mostly to focus on mobile because they do a lot of mobile games now. It could be that, but then if they're also doing that, maybe they want to they opened that other group so they can focus on making games, which maybe they'll make their cycle of making a game every 7 years down to about 3, maybe 4.
I really don't think they should do that.
It might lose the I'd be
I think
interested to see.
The
how
thing is, look,
long-
if you imagine how massive the Fallout world is, right?
yeah,
Now, first thing, I don't think how big a game world is should be an advertising point, personally. But let's just take how big it is right now, just for the sake of discussion. It's gigantic. It's stupidly huge.
Yeah.
But when you're walking around it doesn't feel as if you're walking around an empty field with a city at one end and a city at the other, and just empty field in between. You're walking into settlements, you're walking into a wreckage, you're walking into a crash car, you're walking along roads, you're walking along seeing Easter eggs and hearing audio and hearing monsters and hearing people. It's so populated and it's so well filled. I think if Bethesda want to keep up that level of quality that the real diehard fans have come to expect from them, they have to. I would rather one Fallout game every 6 or 7 years that's like blew your socks off fucking amazing than a Fallout game every 2 years that's just meh.
but what about what they did with New Vegas and giving it to a different studio like Obsidian, and then using their base game of Fallout 3 to make another game, which in my opinion, Fallout New Vegas is better than Fallout 3. I actually like it.
I think it's cheating, even if I haven't played Fallout New Vegas. But even if you like, I think it's cheating. I think outsourcing your game development is a little bit cheating. Outsourcing your game development is a little bit cheaty in my opinion. But what I would say is that Bethesda have been using the same engine for it's nothing what it was like I think 7 or 8 years ago, but it is actually the same engine. It's been added to, it's been updated, it's been upgraded,
They definitely
but it's still not that good. I think even if all they do at E3 this year is announce they're making a new engine, that would be lovely for me as a big fan of Skyrim and a big fan of Fallout, like 300 to 500 hours in both of them. I would really love to hear that they're making a new engine. Now that would please me. That wouldn't please the majority of people.
But would that be main day worthy?
I think it would. I'd be like, yep, that is perfectly main day worthy. I think it's at the same time I'll happily take an announcement for a new Elder Scrolls game because Elder Scrolls is awesome. Yeah. So Jake, what are your thoughts? What do you think Bethesda's going to be? What do you think Bethesda's going to be doing on the main day, Jake?
As I said before, I'd like to be optimistic, but I can't. I don't know if I can see them announcing a new game, to be honest. I would like it. I mean, it would be awesome and all that.
Do you mean a new game? Is it a new IP or a new Elder Scrolls?
A new Elder Scrolls. I don't. It's really teasing. They're teasing us. They're literally tickling our balls to see.
They're tickling our balls.
That's exactly how I would describe
it. See how we can react towards it. I think the majority of people on that day will be disappointed.
Yeah, definitely.
Just because most people go in with optimistic heads about things, and usually the outcome is nowhere near what they were expecting. So, I think they're just going to be there to promote some shit. It'll be nothing major, and that'll be that.
So, Adam, you actually think it's going to be DLC for Fallout?
I think I would love it to be an announcement of a new engine, but I think it's most likely going to be DLC or something to do with Elder Scrolls Online, because actually, Elder Scrolls Online is fairly cheap now, and it's, like, compared to what it was, it's actually really good now, apparently.
I don't think they would. I think they know better than to talk about Elder Scrolls Online on the main day of E3.
Do they?
I think so. I also don't think Fallout 4 DLC would really go down very well either.
I think whatever they do, they're going to be disappointing people, but that's the case with everything, so, you know, whatever.
People shouldn't get so excited for E3.
Yeah, I guess.
And talking about E3 are finally opening tickets to the public.
Oh yeah, that's our topic number 4. Good segue. Good segue.
Let's go, boys. Let's fucking go.
15,000 tickets on sale. What do you think about that, Jake? Go ahead.
I think it's a class opportunity. I would really love to go. Splash damage date?
No,
question mark.
That's not happening. I don't have the money.
Nor
do I have the time.
Is
it not in LA?
I think it is LA, yeah.
Well, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
But
after we pick up the dank revenue.
Okay, guys,
is it not like 500 for a plane ticket to New York?
Yeah, it's something around
like
that.
If we want to go to JFK, we have to go to JFK for 500, and then it's just about the same distance to get to LA, so it's probably going to be about 1,000 for travel back there and back. So 2,000 for travel.
Why would you go to JFK? Would you not go to LAX?
You're not going to go. No, I mean, is that possible? Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, but as far as I know,
I don't know. I'm not an aviation
you
expert.
have to get a connect. You can't get a flight from like Gatwick or Heathrow straight to LAX.
We're getting a flight from George Best straight to it. Deluxe plane.
No, you're not.
Straight on an EasyJet straight to LA.
If the plane doesn't bloody fall apart before that.
That's how the splash damage do it.
This is where
splash damage into the bottom of a fucking building because the plane gives out.
When we're in Hollywood, we should change the Hollywood sign and just write splash damage.
Yes, because that would be easy.
That's gonna get our name out there.
It will.
Who's this fucking splash?
Well, anyways, I think that this is an awesome opportunity for people.
I think it's a pointless cash grab, and it's a way to generate more revenue. I don't think they at all care about the people. It's just it's a cash grab.
Because you can see everything straight on the internet straight away.
Money.
Yeah, but it's better experiencing things in real life.
Money.
That's like saying, oh, what's the point in going to a concert when you can see it through video?
Money.
But it's not really the same though, is it?
Money.
It is. Experiencing things personally is so much better.
But, shut up, Adam.
Cash.
But when you're going
to
shut up, Adam.
Cash. It's for money. There's no actual reason for it. it's like I totally agree with Jake in the sense that like going to a concert is way better than watching a video of a concert.
Yeah, but it's a bit different.
Yeah, but think of all the people that haven't had the opportunity to go to these things and have been dying to do it for years, and now they can.
But you can go to other things.
I'm
like,
fairly certain there were always ways to get into E3 before.
Well, now it's more accessible,
there's
and I think that's a good idea.
There's many gaming conventions what you can go to.
Yeah, I suppose, but
It
is
does
E3
seem,
not one of the biggest?
it does seem a bit pointless for them to do it now. Like if they were gonna do it, why didn't they just do it from the start?
Yeah.
Because it is a cash grab.
How much are tickets to it? I want to find this out.
Somebody
Oh
Google.
my god! A business pass is $1,000.
What?
1,000.
What?
Right, just a normal pass, 3-day show floor pass. Early bird price was $150. Standard price is $250.
Is that
Fuck
like
that.
was that for the whole
There was
3 days?
there was
though?
only 1,000 of the 150 ones, and there's 15,000 tickets.
Wow.
That's quite a lot of money.
Business pass is $1,000.
No. Fuck me.
Ooh, that's pricey. That.
Wouldn't. Yeah. Scrap that idea.
Okay.
gonna
Unfortunately, guys, the splash damage on tour to E3 is actually be cancelled because we don't have literally $5,000 per
No,
person.
I have the suggestion. I've said this 3 times, but you ignore me every time. Patreon. We're gonna open a Patreon.
Mhm.
If you just give us $10, £10. Why did I say dollars? The fuck.
Yeah, bro. Fall.
10 pounds a month, and we'll suck your cock.
Hey. Hey. I don't take no money. I'm in it for the pure passion.
I would take the money on the dicks.
$10 and
It's a meme.
and Jake will like your profile picture.
I'll tag you in it.
There you go. $10 and Jake will like your profile picture. Do you know how much exposure that's gonna get you?
$100
none.
and you get control of Adam's Facebook.
For yes, you get control of my
Adolf
Facebook
Reich
account
Clinton.
for 5 minutes.
You get control of Adolf Reich Clinton. Exclusive. $500. What's the $500 amount?
You get my Facebook account, but I don't tell anyone.
Oh, $500.
I don't tell anyone.
And
You just-
and you get Jake's YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Send my YouTube career. So
$500
Guys,
to end this hell.
and if you pay $1,000, you get to torture and murder one of us.
No, if you,
But the thing is, Jake has to choose who gets tortured or murdered. So it's like, will he choose Joshua? Will he choose me? Or will he choose himself? Oh. Right, okay. Right, well, fair enough. Fair enough.
Wow, we get so off topic. Holy shit.
It's ridiculous.
It's gonna get us money to go to E3. It's worth
Yeah,
it.
we need torture money to get to E3, please.
Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to go to E3. But unfortunately, one of the guests have been slaughtered and killed.
Guests.
Hosts! Fuck! Hosts! I'm sorry.
Your ego's bigger than your head.
I'm saying something like Jake's head has its own gravity.
Next topic, I guess.
I guess. What is it?
Okay, boys! To just quickly segue in here.
Oh, I wrote it.
Topic number 5. Games we're most looking forward to this year. Jake, what are you most...
Jake, take it. You know what, Jake? You've got like 5 minutes here just to talk. Go.
Okay.
5...
Call of Duty,
Whoa! 5
2017.
minutes uninterrupted talking. Okay, you ready?
I'm literally gonna go for a piss while it does this.
1 second, let me just set a timer on my phone here.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Talking about the new Call of Duty.
How about boots on
5
boots
minutes.
on the ground?
Won't be too hard.
And...
Let's do it.
Are you ready?
Maybe back
Yep.
to lots.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
And go!
Call of Duty
Yeah.
2000. Sorry. Call of Duty 2017 will be most likely boots on the ground. Now, Sledgehammer have been giving out all these hints, saying that it will take it back to its roots, it's traditional. And they even posted a tweet saying it was a reply to FaZe Jev, I think, and he asked like, "Stop fucking me about. What will the next Call of Duty be?" And one of the main devs at Sledgehammer said, "Well, put it like this: there'll be boots and there'll be ground." So it's kind of a bit of a fuckery because it could be futuristic because obviously there's boots and ground in new Call of Duties, but they have jetpacks, so it's pretty unfortunate. If I swear to fucking God, if this next game isn't in the present,
that's 1 minute by
or
the way.
the past, I will go down to Activision and I will blow up every one of their studios, and then I will just write "fuck yourself" on my forehead and keep it like that for the rest of my life. But yeah, I was for a good idea for the next Call of Duty map. The next Call of Duty game would be. I really like to go back to something really old, World War One, World War Two, kinda. There's also rumors about Vietnam, which would be very interesting. But overall, just something like that, I'll be content. And it has zombies too. The zombies better be fucking good. Better be better than Exo Zombies. And better be better than that motherfucking Infinite Warfare zombies. But I'm still having an optimistic approach to it. Even though I shouldn't be. But I guess that's life. And that was 5 minutes, wasn't it?
No, it was 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Please continue to talk.
That's 5 minutes of my watch.
No, it wasn't. Continue to talk.
Ugh.
You're almost halfway through.
Okay. It's what hasn't been confirmed that it's boots on the ground. I think if it isn't, then that's it. That's the complete death of Call of Duty. Like, people say it's dead now, but it's not dead, right? It's withered and it's dying, but it's not dead. There'll be this one super antidote that'll save it, bring it back to its fighting form. But if it's in the future and if there's jetpacks, then they can just forget about their whole game. So nobody will buy it.
Okay, so that's about 3 minutes and 9 seconds. You still have 2 minutes remaining.
I went for a shit while you did that. No, I didn't realize.
Yeah, it was great.
Go ahead, Magic.
Am I still going?
Yep.
Okay.
That's 3.5 minutes.
But yeah, if it's in the present or the past, I will be a happy little boy. I will be like Timmy when he got his braces off. I will just.
Who's Timmy?
I don't know. I'm using all these bizarre metaphors right now, but
Did Sierra Leone come into it?
no. My passion lies in Call of Duty, man. I've been playing it for years. For curse call. I've been playing it. Fuck's sake, it's curses. I'll be playing it for about a decade by the time the next Call of Duty comes out. So I can't really just throw it all away by another shitty game in the future. I really don't want. I really don't want to do that. I know it's gonna come to an end at some point, but right now I can't let go of my baby. Love him too much. He's not
That's
old
4
enough
minutes
to
and
sprout
27
into
seconds.
greater things. He's not old enough to do that yet.
We'll take Jake out of his pain.
No. He has a half minute left.
Okay, Jake, tell us what you had for dinner today.
What? Hey, I know what. I'll just continue. Now, Sledgehammer have a bit of a bad reputation for Call of Duty games, Advanced Warfare. So it's really kind of a gamble what's going to happen. But all I can say is, fingers crossed. I'm optimistic. As should you all be about the next Call of Duty. Yeah. Josh,
Yep.
Uncharted DLC.
Oh, sorry. that
Good
was
job.
my
You
turn
talked
now.
for 3 minutes, or not 5 minutes, but I'm not gonna edit any of that.
Right. What I am looking forward to is quite a few things. I am looking forward to Uncharted 4's DLC. Sort of, it's a standalone, so it's sort of a DLC. I don't believe they've done DLC before like this. It's called The Lost Legacy. You don't actually play as Nathan Drake. I'm really looking forward to that because Uncharted 4 is, I think I did a list before. I think it's like my third favorite game. It's unbelievable.
Just got handled an omelet. It's so spicy.
Thank you, Jake.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my friend.
Just completely, I don't even remember what I was saying now.
Uncharted top 3 games.
Yeah, okay. So Uncharted 4, Lost Legacy, with Chloe, who was in the previous games, who was a bit of a love interest for Nathan Drake. Yeah. I think she's the main. Yeah, they did. They had. So obviously, I'm looking forward to that. What I'm was Walking Dead: New Frontier.
Oh,
the first 3 episodes, fantastic. That was the first time they brought out Walking Dead episodes right beside each other. They did number 4. So you played the first 2. It is season 3 of Walking Dead, but it's called The New Frontier for whatever reason. I'm really looking forward to the next episode of that. It's meant to come out sometime soon. And also Red Dead Redemption 2, but I don't really want to get into that because that's a long path to get into.
Do it, faggot.
No, I'm alright. Anyway, Adam.
Yes?
Your turn.
Oh, with regards to the games that I'm most excited about, for this year at least, it's probably between. Gotta quickly navigate to the podcast document so I don't look like a complete retard. It'll be between Project Cars 2, Destiny 2, or the new Valve IP if it actually gets released this year. It would be really nice for it to get released this year. I somehow doubt it. It'd be really cool, as I said last episode. Destiny 2 is. There's rumours that it might actually be a PC-only game, which could be fun because previously it wasn't on PC. And apparently what they're trying to do this time is quite ambitious indeed. With regards to Project Cars 2, I love simulators in the sense that it's awesome to see how far we can actually push the boundaries of video games and how far we can make them look bloody beautiful. So Project Cars 2 is going to be yet another step in making stuff more realistic and more beautiful. And whilst I'm not a big fan of racing games, I had to put it in my little list because of the fact that Facebook message. I had to put it in my little list because of the fact that it's so goddamn beautiful.
And you love Lightning McQueen.
Alright. Kerchow!
I am a big fan of racing games, but Project Cars really tickle my fancy, if you know what I mean.
The most inspirational quote. Whoa. By Owen Wilson.
Has anyone ever seen that movie? I don't know what movie it's in, but the guy just shouts disappointed. It's like a screen. Like, you know, what do you get? You know when it says that, and you'll get that in scripts where it's, what's it fucking called? An instruction?
Yes.
And he just shouts disappointed because he's meant to look disappointed. Have you ever seen this? He just goes, disappointed! It's fucking amazing. Anyway, how did we get here?
I don't know.
Have you ever seen the video? It's like the theatrical play of Batman, and the Superman just comes in, he's like, "Time's up, Batman," or should I say, "Butthead," and it just frames over to Batman, and he just goes,
He makes that noise.
Yeah. Well, I think is it a rap?
Is it a rap?
Is it a rap? I don't know. Someone rap go.
BR.
Knees weak arms are sweating. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd grows so loud. He's choking now. I'm not gonna do that.
I don't know what it is.
No, wait. I've got something to put in.
Like, don't know what it's like. I'm fucking not annoyed, like, but I'm pissed off. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't mean like you're just disrespecting. You're just saying something you don't hang about, and it's not even fair. Like, I'm just making these rap like I did this for this week, or like, and it's not even fair what you're doing. Like,
oh, someone's dying of cancer. Better bring light to the situation by making a shitty rap. Well, I think that just about wraps up this episode of the podcast.
Good job.
As always, I'm your host,
Killer
DickeyTV.
I'm DickeyTV.
I'll join with my beautiful co-hosts, Adam.
You can find me at That Adley on YouTube and That Adley on Twitter.
And
see that? I'm making it easy for you.
You can find me in my bedroom.
He charges 35 quid an hour a bag of Watsits if you want them to swallow.
Anyways,
make sure to check out BRE Productions and Ben Stacey's raps.
No. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye.